You can take out wasps and yellow jackets around your home for roughly the cost of a cheap bottle of juice. And the reason this trick works is also the reason honeybees usually don't care about it at all. Most homeowners attack the problem the hard way. They blast toxic foam into every corner, spend way too much money every season, and then wonder why the wasps are right back a few weeks later. But there are 3 simple things you can do today that make your property a whole lot less attractive to wasps and yellow jackets. None of them are expensive, and together they work better than most people realize. Start with the first method. Pick up a bottle of apple juice from a discount store. Then go to a hardware store and get a container of pure boric acid. You'll usually find it somewhere near the pest control products. It may cost around $6, but one tin can lasts for years. Don't grab roach powder or anything mixed with extra chemicals. You're looking for plain, pure boric acid, the fine white powder. Now take into a 5-gallon bucket and pour in about 2 cups of apple juice. Add 2 teaspoons of boric acid, then stir it until the powder fully dissolves. That's the bait. Nothing fancy. Here's why it works so differently from the sprays most people use. Wasps and yellow jackets are scavengers. They're built to chase down sugar and protein, and apple juice hits those instincts perfectly. Honeybees don't behave the same way. They organize foragers. When they find food, they guide the rest of the hive through waggle dances, specific movement patterns that point other bees toward flowers and nectar sources. A random soda can sitting on the ground doesn't trigger that system. Honeybees tend to pass it by. Yellow jackets don't. They land, drink, and carry that mixture right back to the colony. Boric acid is deadly to insects. It works as a stomach poison that damages the digestive tract, and it also acts as a desiccant, pulling moisture from the insect's outer body. The important part is that the wasp doesn't drop dead immediately. It survives long enough to bring the bait back and share it with the queen, the larva, and the rest of the nest. After a few days, the colony collapses from the inside. This is the kind of method pest control pros know about. But it's not something that sounds impressive on a big service bill. A small container of boric acid doesn't exactly help justify a $300 visit. To set it up, pour a little of the mixture into an empty soda can. Don't fill the can. You only want enough liquid in the bottom for the wasps to reach it without drowning. If they drown right there, they never carry the bait back, and the colony keeps going. Break a small wooden stick in half and place it in the can so it sticks out like a little ramp. The wasps can land on the stick, walk down, drink, and fly back to the nest. Put these cans around the edge of your property, under eaves, near places where you've seen nests before, and in spots where pets can't knock them over. At this low concentration, the mixture is considered low risk for mammals compared with the raw powder, but it should still be kept away from kids and animals. For insects, though, it's a colony-level killer. Now, if you already have an active nest attached to your house, bait by itself may not work quickly enough. That's when the second method comes in, and it sounds almost too simple to be real. Fill a spray bottle with water and add a generous squeeze of grease, cutting dish soap. Shake it well. That's your contact spray. The soap breaks the surface tension of the water and cuts through the waxy layer on the Fuss exoskeleton. That protective layer, called the epicuticle, helps keep moisture inside the insect's body. Once soap breaks it down, water can flood the spiracles, the tiny breathing openings along the sides of the body, and the fop drowns from the inside. It's not dramatic. It's not some heavy chemical attack. It's basic physics. And pest control workers use this approach more often than most homeowners realize. Spray the nest directly and keep spraying. Within seconds, the wasps begin dropping. But there's one rule you never ignore. Do not use soap and water near electro fixtures, light switches, breaker boxes, or anything connected to wiring. Water and electricity can turn dangerous fast, especially if you're standing on a ladder while staring at a wasp nest. People get hurt every year because they spray water at a nest, sitting too close to a light fixture. If the nest is near electricity, skip the soap method completely and use the third option. You want a professional-grade, non-conductive Wasp-freeze spray. The kind made for use around electrical areas can be rated non-conductive up to 479 volts. That's why exterminators keep it on their trucks for nests near outdoor lights, electrical panels, and breaker boxes. It works on contact. You can stand as far as 15 feet away, aim, spray, and the wasps drop almost immediately. It's faster than the soap method, and it removes the electrocution risk. A can may cost around $15, but it can last through multiple seasons. Now, here's the step most homeowners completely miss, and it's the biggest reason wasps return to the same spot year after year. You have to treat the surfaces where they like to build. Wasps often come back to the exact same areas because old nests leave behind pheromone residue. Those chemical signals tell future queens that the spot has already worked before. Paper wasps release those pheromones from glands on their abdomen while they build. The chemicals soak into wood, cracks, corners, and crevices long after the nest is gone. So if you knock down a nest and do nothing to the surface, a new queen can follow that chemical trail the next spring and rebuild in the same place. That's why so many people swear they get wasps in the same corner of the porch every single year. It's not a coincidence. It's chemistry pointing them right back. The fix is waterproof insecticidal dust applied to eaves, rafters, soffits, light fixture areas, and any wasps have built before. A cobweb duster or a simple bulb duster works well for pushing it into cracks and corners. It can hold up outdoors for up to 8 months through rain and temperature changes. Any wasp that lands on its legs and body then carries it back to nest. From there, it works in that same slow, colony-wide way as the boric acid bait. Dust your eaves once in the spring, and you can stop new nests before they ever get established. So here's the full system. Use boric acid and apple juice in soda cans around the perimeter of your property to bait and collapse colonies you may not even see. Use dish soap and water in a spray bottle for active nests you can reach safely, as long as they're nowhere near wiring. Use a non-conductive wasp-freeze spray for nests close to electrical fixtures. Then apply waterproof insecticidal dust to eaves, rafters, soffits, so the pheromone trail gets broken and nothing gets rebuilt next season. The bait hands hidden colonies. The soap handles ritual nests in safe locations. The freeze spray handles nests near wiring. The dust helps stop the whole problem from repeating next year. Most pest control visits cost somewhere between $100 and $300, and many of them only deal with 1 or 2 parts of the problem. This system covers all 4. The supplies can come in under $30 total, and they can last through the season. One honest warning before you try any of this. If you're dealing with a ground, nesting yellow jacket colony, use the bait as your main tool. Do not spray a ground nest directly. Those colonies can hold thousands of wasps, and disturbing the entrance can trigger a mass alarm response that makes the situation much worse. Place the bait near the entrance and let the colony take it in on its own. That's the system that actually works. Not the cheap spray can that sends you back to the store every few weeks. Not the expensive seasonal plan that still leave your backyard crawling by late summer. A small container of boric acid, a bottle of apple juice, the right contact spray when needed, and a waterproof dust treatment for the spots they keep coming back to. Under $30, one simple setup, and a property that stops feeling like wasp territory. Drop a comment if wasps keep rebuild in the same spot around your house every year. Click the video on your screen for more smart home hacks, easy DIY fixes, and simple solutions most people never think to try. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.